8:30.
Sir.
We're here again.
Yes, sir.
You are saddled with the responsibility of leading your camp.
Yes, sir.
I want you to tell me what it is being a leader.
Being a leader is very taxing. You have so many responsibilities. Like, at times you have to put yourself there, even when everything's not going all right, even when things go bad, you just have to make things to be right. You have to take that sacrifice for everybody and leading the people in a good way. And again, being a leader will teach you so many things, like you learn so many lessons. It's just like a training for you to build up on yourself.
Okay. Your leadership has been faced with so much controversy.
Yes, sir.
And tough challenges.
Yes, sir.
Would you tell me about it?
Like the very first day I was given the house captain, I was faced with a very big challenge of a missing phone. And that happened as a result of maybe I was very careless then, not paying attention, because then network was so bad and we all wanted to make calls. And when I went to coordinator to beg for more time, coming back, everybody was busy, like everybody wanted to make calls, so they all were rushing to take their phones. And me at the same time, I was pressing my phone, looking for network and looking for a way to even plug my phone at the same time. So I didn't notice that one of the phones was not there. It was after 1 hour, when I was about going to return the phone, that I find out that one of the phone was not actually there, that the owner didn't collect a phone. And I was surprised. Funny enough, I don't even know this particular phone. I don't know the name of the phone. Even if I see that phone now, I won't be able to know that this is the phone that got missing. And at first, it was so, I felt so bad because just the first day, and I disappointed the management. It was very bad, but I had to encourage myself and all that to take all the responsibility in trying to fix that issue. And as a leader, you get people talking, trying to blame you indirectly, but you just have to take it cool. You just have to let everything go, then do the right thing to make everything to be right. Even though it will not be 100% right, but at least accepting your fault go a long way. It shows that I'm learning and I'm training myself to be a better person.
Can you tell me indirect or direct talks about the phone that was towards you?
No, it was not really that bad, just like maybe someone trying to say, you're not paying attention, why did you let it, it's not possible, it's not possible, why will you let the phone go, or how come the phone got missing? Side talks like that. So, and me, funny enough, I was not able to give, like, I don't really know what really happened, because I can't, up till now, I can't really tell what happened. All what I know is that I didn't go back to the house with that particular phone. The phone fell off and somebody picked it up.
Wow. It was a difficult time for you.
Yes, sir, but I had to build myself because...
Did you wish that you didn't get to become the leader during that period? At
some point, at the beginning, I did. Then later on, I said to push that thought away from me to take on the responsibility and try my best to make things to be right.
So tell me about your fellow contestants in the house. I'm sure as a leader, you became a privy to certain information and certain behaviors from your fellow contestants. You definitely should know everything at that point as a leader. Tell me about them. How have they been able to live, and how much did they respect your leadership and all that?
And we cooperate very well. At least when I say it's time to go, when I tell them 5 minutes remaining, they all respond. Although I know that some people are older than me, but they tried, and they know that they are older than me too. But they tried their best to listen to me when I give instructions. That is it. And The characters I've met is still like the ones I met last week. Still getting to know people, more people, because at least we have 4 or 5 more weeks to stay here. So maybe by then we'll see more characters, just like that.
You would have been able to, by virtue of your position, you would have been able to really analyze individual characters and see the odd ones and the good ones there. Because
I never had any personal encounter with anyone, and apart from the phone issue, we didn't have other issues, so I can't tell from far. Although I relate with everybody, I talk to everybody, but I'm not a fan of gossip or any other thing. When it has to do with gossip, I keep myself away from it. So I don't really know. What I have to say is that the characters I met last week are still, upper week are still the ones I met last week. Maybe as time goes on, maybe we'll start seeing different kinds of characters and all that.
In your assessment among your mates, are there individuals that you think should not be in this competition?
No. At least I've seen with my eyes that the other 8 girls here, they're also capable. At least they're hardworking, and they all know what they are here for. Or it's a competition, and I've noticed that the competition is not just for those who are intelligent, it's for those who are brave, because even if you find out that this person is not good in this area, in the other area the person will be better than you. Let me use the broom for example. When we did the broom making, I was not good in it. I had to try my best to, that was why I made just 1 bunch, but others were very fast, and me, I was very slow. I used 2 days to make just 1 broom. So that is it.
During the week, apart from losing, you lost 50 points, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What other points did you lose during the week?
For last week, I lost 50 points, but this week will be 20 points.
So your points is going down? The points is going down?
Yes, I know my point is going there, but I'll try my best to work hard and put more work to my game and all that.
There was an eviction nomination section during the week, and how did it come off to you?
I was surprised, and also, like I said that the other day, I also felt bad because I tried putting myself in their shoes, because nobody wants to live here, everybody wants to be the winner. And if he should go, that means he won't be the winner. And me, myself, I want to be the winner. So thinking about eviction, at times it's like I'm scared.
Everybody wants to win.
Yes, sir. Even though they don't say it out, at least everybody has the intention of winning.
I'm going to ask you, you've been here for 3 weeks, I think?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything new that has been added to you since you came in?
Yeah, so many things.
Let me know them.
In the aspect of discipline, I have to discipline myself to wake up early. Then I have to discipline myself to study at least, because I'm not, although I read a lot, I read more of literature books, novels and all that, but when it has to do with other like academic books, I get it's kind of boring to me. But since I came here, that has given me like a challenge for me to be reading and for me to pay more attention to details and for me to be more careful, then for me to be more disciplined with myself. Then, and again, number one thing, like I'm starting to have this confidence within me. Before I'm a very shy person, but now I feel that that shyness is going away.
There's going to be an eviction today.
Yes, sir.
What are your expectations?
I don't know, sir.
3 contestants are up for eviction.
Yes, sir.
1 person will have to go.
I believe that anything the management decides will be the best.
Out of the three, just for another, for records,
Okay.
you as the current house captain, who would you save with your power?
One or two.
One.
I will go with Esther.
You sure? Finally, is there any issues or any altercation that transpired in the house that you will let me know as the house leader or house captain?
No, sir, there's no issue, nothing.
Is there anything you want us, the management, to know that occurred or transpired in the house?
I'm not aware
Is
of
there any need that you have?
any issue. Apart from the phone issue, I don't think I'm aware of other issues.
All right, that will be all for now. Your time is up. You may leave.
Thank you, sir.
Esther,
So,
how are you today?
I'm fine.
I see you're getting your shape back again. Is that correct?
I'm trying to.
How has it been for you the week? How has the week been for you?
It's been nice. Tasking as usual. And it's fantastic. And I'm always a happy person, so it's been a happy week for me.
This week, there was no misunderstanding between you and anyone in the house.
I'm not always a troublesome person. So anybody that understands me will have a good relationship with me.
So, are you telling me that your mates tend to understand you this week?
I really don't know, but I don't know. But I feel as we stay together, we understand each other more.
Tell me about your group work in the farm. How has it been going?
It has been going fine. We've been cooperating as a team. We've been doing things together as a team on the farm, and we've been carrying out our duties very well. There's nothing to worry about.
What are you losing? What are you missing in the farm? What are you not doing well in the farm?
I'm not sure there's anything. To me, I really don't know if there's anything I'm missing, but to me, I'm not sure there's anything I'm missing on the farm.
It's gradually rolling down to a month.
Yes, sir.
Do you miss home?
Yes, I did. I miss my baby.
Just a baby.
It's fine.
When you have the chance to talk, do you speak to your baby?
Yes, I did.
You're in a contest, and so you be brave and you stay strong to the end of the contest.
As I intend to.
Is there any activities during the week that you participate that you want to talk to me about? Your reaction, things you learned or the things you did not learn, and all that?
The most interesting one is the Broombiki aspect. It brought back memories, made me to remember my grandma, although she's still alive, but she can't walk. Brought back the memories of those days. It made me know some things as a young girl when I was growing, the things I neglected, I still came back to. the broom making aspect brought back the memories, and let me just say, it gave me something. It gave me. It made me. I was like, how am I going to put it? Like, it made me know that you don't neglect some things when you have opportunity to do them. It adds to you in directly or indirectly. It adds to you. Like the broom making, if I had learned it then that I was not really serious about it, when we go to the village that we used to see her doing it, and we'll be like, Grandma, let me help you, and she'll be like, don't worry. I know if I had insisted, then maybe it would have been part of me. But trying to get those things back, I think it was fun. I had fun making brooms. It was really fun. It was really fun for me.
How many bundles were you able to make?
I made smallish 3 because it's not really big like normal broom should be, but I think I tried.
That was interesting.
Yes, it was.
Today will be a very special day, I think. As you know, there's going to be an eviction day, and you were one of those who were up for eviction. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What are your feelings?
Prior to this time, I think I've not been myself, because the only thing I hate doing is diary session anyways. Maybe because I really don't know. But I think if this is not my last day, I'll get used to it, maybe to be my best moment.
So what position are you taking?
As in how?
For the event, what you expecting?
I'm really not expecting anything though. But I'm this type of person. I believe in when I get to the river, I'll cross it, especially when it comes to challenges. So I'll take it the way I see it.
Does it make you nervous?
This is what's made me nervous, and I'm ready in it.
There were 3 of you that were nominated for eviction, and one person will leave the house today. If you have the power to save someone, who would you save?
I'll save Aleto, contestant number 8.
Thank you very much. That will be all for now. You may leave. Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
How are you today?
I'm fine, sir.
The week has been very interesting for you.
Yes, sir.
At least people lost the phone.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me about the phone issue?
So I don't have nothing to say about the phone issue. But the only thing you know about the phone, that the phone was lost.
That's all you know about the phone?
Yes, sir.
So after you knew that the phone was missing, is there any discussion that you had? How did people plan about getting the phone, or looking for the phone, or talking to the management? Just tell me anything that you guys discussed after that. After
the loss of the phone, we try our best. That very night, we come with our torchlight to look for the phone, but immediately the curator asked us to go to our camp to go and sleep. The next day, all of us gathered ourselves together to search. We could not find the phone.
Okay, everybody is serving punishment.
Yes, sir.
You are serving the same punishment?
Yes, all of us is serving punishment now by losing 10 points.
Is that a good thing for you?
Yes, it's good. We are learning, like you told us yesterday, we must be disciplined and we must be very careful, and we must also do the right thing at the right time. I think the punishment is good, so that next time such thing will not occur.
Okay. You had a broom task.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about the broom task for you. How was the experience for you?
The broom task that we had on Tuesday is a lot for fun, and I've had an experience before in our village, so it was so exciting and interesting.
Then how many bundles did you come out with?
2 bundles.
You came out with 2 bundles of broom.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to sell it?
No, sir.
Today is going to be an eviction night. You know some of your colleagues have been nominated for eviction.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about it?
I feel very bad, but I don't know what to say about the eviction.
You feel very bad. Do you think next time it might be you?
I can't say it, sir.
If you're asked to save one person out of the 3 persons contestants, who would you save to stay back in the house?
Steph.
Why?
Nothing. I just feel like.
You feel like there's a reason. Give me a reason why you feel she should be the one to stay back.
I don't have any reason. I just feel like.
No, I will not accept that. You have to give me a reason. If you're sure that it's Stephanie that you want to save, you give me a reason why you want to save her.
Okay, sir. Why I want her to stay, anytime we learn something in the class, we normally gather ourselves together. She beat the one we did not understand. She always explain, put more light to the topic very well to us.
There's going to be an eviction tonight. Somebody will leave the house tonight. What are your expectations? What are you expecting? What is your reaction? What are you hoping to see? Are you nervous? Just tell me about it.
I don't have anything to say, sir, for now.
You have to have something to say.
Nothing to say, sir.
All right, that'll be all for now. You may leave.
Thank you, sir.
Ayama,
Sir,
you are here again in front of me. How do you feel every time when you come in front of me?
so much scared.
Somehow scared. Okay. Do you want to tell me how your week has been?
Okay. The week was good and also stressful. That's all.
Tell me the stressful part of it.
The tags and also things.
I didn't get that. What did you say?
I made the tags with 2 last week. So much stressful.
So the task is stressful. That's what makes it stressful. All right, that's all for you now. This is the end of your diary section. You may leave.
Okay, thank you.
Faith,
Yes, sir.
welcome to the diary session.
Thank you, sir.
I want you to tell me how your week has been.
It has been really wonderful and taskful.
During the week, there was a situation in your camp, the missing phone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Is there anything you want to say about that?
No, sir. The only thing I know I can say that the phone actually got missing, but I don't know how come about the missing.
How did you know the phone actually got missing?
Fine. Just like what I was explaining that very day, it happened. So I know that the phone got missing because they actually came looking for the phone from outside. I was inside the sitting room. So when the owner of the phone entered, she didn't come in with the phone.
How do you know she didn't come with the phone?
Because I was inside when she came. She only came with an Android phone.
What if the phone is hidden outside?
That is what I can't tell, and that is the reason why I said that it got missing outside.
So you say the phone got missing, it really got missing. You don't have proof that the phone really got missing.
Well, the only proof I know I can say is that the person in question, I've been with her for a while, and I know she wouldn't, lie about something like that.
How do you feel about you serving punishment because of a missing phone?
Me serving punishment because of the missing phone? Well, though it hurts, but I'll serve it, because if still I'm the one, others can still be serve the same punishment. So,
you are aware that last week there was a nomination for eviction nomination session?
Yes, sir.
3 people were nominated, 3 contestants were nominated for eviction.
Yes, sir.
What is your reaction towards that?
For the eviction? Well, I feel terribly bad. I feel terribly bad in the sense that we all actually came here to acquire skill. So, for the 3 of them to actually be evicted, it will affect them because they won't get to the end, thereby going halfway of the knowledge. And if I should say, they won't get anywhere with the half knowledge.
Are you aware that there's going to be the actual eviction today?
I heard, I know.
What is your feeling towards that?
Still feeling bad.
Do you have any expectations about that?
Well, I expected maybe that since the management has given us the punishment to serve, maybe they can just reconsider and allow them to continue.
If you have the power to save any of the 3 contestants, which 2 contestants would you save?
Well, the first person I will save will be Stephanie Aleto, and the second person I will save Esther Dixon.
Give me reasons for those 2.
Okay, the reasons for the 2 is Stephanie Aleto and Dixon Esther. They assist a lot in studying in the house after our lectures. And for Stephanie, she's a nice person. She's good. She's understanding. She tried to make peace at all time. Yeah.
And for Esther?
For Esther, she's still good. She's still nice.
She's still nice is not an answer.
Well, for Esther, like I said, she also assists to study. Then she's also friendly to all.
Who would you like to be your next house captain?
It's Omorada.
Give me a reason.
Because I just want her to be the house captain.
Sorry?
Because I want her to be the house captain.
Reason?
Reason? Well, I feel that she can do it.
No? Reason?
Okay, I say that I say she's outspoken. Yes. If you're not doing the right thing, she will tell you. She doesn't need to go to your back to say it. She will tell you. So if she's to be the house captain, I believe if we are not meeting up with time or any task, she wouldn't hesitate to say it openly to everybody.
How would you judge your current house captain?
As in percentage or in what?
Performance.
Her performance was quite good.
Do you appreciate her leadership?
Yes, of course, I did.
What is there that you don't like about her leadership?
Nothing, because she tried to carry everybody along. Even when we make her to, like we are to come out early from the house so that she can return the key. But even when we fail to come out early, she still, condo, she doesn't react, she just on her own face the consequences and all that. She really, she tried, she was a good person.
So that's the reason why she's good, because she allows people to put her in trouble and bears the consequences. No,
it's not really the reason why she's good, but I just gave that as an instance of one of her attitudes. But generally, she's a nice person because she tried to make peace with everybody.
Faith, that will be the end of your diary section. You may leave now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Essay.
Sir?
Where do you get your boldness from?
Am I bold? I don't know if I'm bold, but I don't know. I can't say anything.
You have to tell me where you get it from. What makes you bold?
That's the question I asked. Am I bold? It's a question. Seriously, I'm sorry, but am I bold? Am I really bold? Because I don't know if I'm bold.
Because what?
Because I don't know if I'm bold.
Have you taken an assessment of yourself?
Whenever I'm called upon, I'm always scared. To me, I have this stage fright. But along the line, gradually, I get myself. I think maybe that's where you think I'm bold.
Tell me about your broom making experience during the week.
Well, like I said before, this is my first time of doing it, so I actually learned that day, and gradually I was coming up and like that. With the help of my housemates and everything, I was able to put up that broom actually.
So you make me laugh. How much would you sell your bundle, your bunch?
That particular broom should be sold for in the market 200 naira or maybe 500 naira, I guess.
But this your own will be sold for how much?
250.
Okay. A standard will buy from you.
Okay, no problem.
All right. The week was faced with serious calamity as you guys recorded the first missing material in your house.
Yes.
Would you tell me the feeling and the emotions that came after it?
I didn't expect that to happen. I was even shocked. But when it happened, like, I was still surprised. I was like, okay, how did this left your hand? How? And like, she was like, she doesn't know and stuff like that. But I actually suspect that that phone was stolen. Somebody took that phone. From what I gathered and everything, the explanation. Somebody took the phone because after everything, we later realized that the phone wasn't in her hand. Because when she came in, like after coordinator has given us another 1 hour, we all collected our phones and went away. We just engrossed with our phones. Nobody even thought about that. So after everything, that was when we were like, phone. Like, what happened? I was like, okay, babe, can you tell me what really happened? She was like, she can't tell that the phone, she doesn't even know how the phone looked like. I said, okay, no problem. That's life. We all learn. It has happened, but let's just pray nobody's evicted, because nobody wants that. But thank God, nobody was evicted. But we have to lose points, so we all have to accept that.
Is there a conspiracy in the house to take that phone away?
No. First of all, we're even contemplating. We don't even know if they will give us that phone. So I can never anybody ever thought of conspiring with someone to collect that phone. I don't think there was any conspiracy.
Is this from a genuine point?
This is from a genuine point. No one took that phone.
Esther, I believe that you can only you can tell me the truth.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no conspiracy. So, first of all, let's think about it. There are CCTV cameras everywhere. So who want to do such will be caught. And secondly, the phone is dead. So how will you charge that phone? That's another thing we see. I was still putting in place. So if anybody wants to do that, like, there's no sense in that. There's no way the person would have been able to use that phone. Because according to us, the phone was dead completely. There was no way she could charge that phone. So,
in the aftermath of the missing phone, was there any altercation between the house members? Someone pointing finger at this and or that and that. Was there any instance of that happening in the house?
no.
When the verdict was pronounced, what was the reaction of your fellow housemates?
What verdict? What verdict? Sorry.
Measure of punishment that you all will receive.
We were all scared. We were all tensed because we're confused, we're tense, we don't even know what to do. So everybody, we're all in a confused state, but we're just trying to encourage ourselves. We're just hoping that anything that wants to happen, we'll have to take it.
Last week you were there when 3 of your fellow contestants were up for eviction.
Okay.
Were you expecting those particular group of people to be evicted?
No.
So, if no, who were the people you thought would have been nominated for eviction?
I don't even know that there will be any eviction. I didn't know. I didn't have an idea that there will be eviction.
But then they were nominated for eviction.
Yes.
So what was your reaction?
I was shocked.
Is it clear to you that today there will be the eviction proper? Do you know that?
Yes.
Is it also clear to you that someone will go home today? Or you still don't know?
That's what they said. That's what the management said. And I just pray they should be thinking. Because for the fact that this is a competition, everyone also came here to learn one or two things and we all want to achieve to the end. So if there's actually an eviction, I think we'll all take half knowledge home. So it's like no one is praying for that. But if it happens, there's no problem.
So it shows that everybody is supposed to be on their toes to ensure that in the right state and do the right thing and maintain good position so you can escape eviction. You escaped nomination last week. I hope you will escape in the next coming nomination. You pray. You're not consciously or deliberately making sure that you escape it. You're praying.
I'm doing my best.
Are you consciously and deliberately doing your best not to get into a nomination?
Yes, I am.
Tell me a few things that you're doing.
To me, I'm doing my best. The best I can do. And my test, I try as much to read. My task, I try as much as possible to do my best in the task. So if there's actually maybe one of the things that they will use as my weak point is maybe in the area of the farming, which I'm actually trying my best to work on.
2 people will be saved today. Which of these 2 people, or rather, which 2 people out of the 3 people that are up for eviction would you save?
Okay, I should pick 2 persons that will be saved or 1 person that will be saved.
2 people, 2 contestants that you've saved out of the 3.
Okay, although I don't want anyone to go, but at this situation, I think I'll pick Stephanie and Esther.
What are your reasons?
Well, they're good in so many aspects, like...
Describe them individually.
Okay, Stephanie, she's my friend, and secondly, she's good, she's intelligent, she actually helps us to, we all share ideas together, and so is Esther. She's also good in her own way. In terms of the farming aspect, she's good in that. Also in terms of the calculation aspect, she's also good in that. So she actually helped us a lot. They are both helping us in that aspect. And also they are also fun to be with too. So I think that's my reason.
Why is Stephanie your friend?
I just like her as a person, and I like her boldness, I like the way she expresses herself, I like the way she talks and other things. I love her courage. So those are things like...
If you get a chance to nominate any of your mates for the post of the house captain, who would that be?
Fit.
Why? What's your reason?
No reason. I think she's fit. She's okay. She's okay.
Did you say no reason?
I don't really have any reason, but I know Faith can do it. She has the courage to do it.
There's something that you've seen that made you say Faith. So give me a reason.
That's what I'm saying now. She has that heart to gather part. She has, how will I put it now? She can take things from what I see.
Okay. I want you to say it in Pidgin English.
Pidgin English?
Yes.
How am I going to put it in Pidgin English?
Maybe you'll be able to say, make it clearer to me because I don't understand.
As in, okay, she can absorb.
Pidgin English.
How will I put it now?
Say it in your own words in Pidgin English.
In Pidgin English.
Your own words.
Okay, she's a bit take nonsense. Okay. That's it in Pidgin English. Oh God.
Can you tell me finally your opinion about your current leadership, house captain? In sincerity.
Tessie. Tessie has been trying. I didn't even expect she can do what she's even doing now. Because when I didn't even know, because she's fragile, she's soft, and I didn't expect what she's doing right now, because she tried as much as possible to wake us early. She's fun to be with, and you know, she tried to carry us along. She's matured, so she's really trying.
I said that'll be all for now.
Thank you, sir.
You may leave.
Oh my God.
It's getting more interesting.
Yeah.
In the last meeting we had with the management, with the curator, I noticed you were a bit, emotional, and you were trying to plead on behalf of everyone when we were having discussion about the missing phone.
Yeah.
What pushed you to do that?
Actually, my nature, I feel for people. That has been my nature naturally. I felt bad, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to her. That's what I did.
Do you miss home?
If I miss home, should I say partially?
Why did you say partially?
Because I've seen another home here. Even though I may not know everybody's heart, but I see us as one.
Talking about everybody's heart, is there any sign or indication that suggests that some persons are not what you think they are?
In real life, it's like that. For instance, me, you might think she's a very nice person, but within me, I am not to you. That is life.
Okay, so tell me about the broom exercise that you all did. Have you done broom before? Give me a brief history about your broom making exercise.
Oh, wow. It's a nice domestic work. I call it domestic work because I grew up with my mother, mostly at home. She's a very disciplined woman. She don't take nonsense. You don't go about do rubbish. What other girls do out there, she won't take it from you. Even at my 15, 16, my mom always checked me. She would say, come on, lie down, undress yourself. Can you imagine? These days, no girl, no child, you can do that to these days. And she'll put the word, if you do this, this will happen to you, this will happen to you. So she has been a nice woman that brought us very well in a homely, in a Christian way. Anything she does, she will say, come and sit down and learn. You're a woman. Tomorrow they will say, I didn't bring you up in a good way. So that knowledge has been in me.
anywhere I go. I don't camouflage. That's me.
And you made the broom?
Yes, sir.
How many bundles?
I should call it 2 bundles because one is bigger than one.
Will I get a free one from
yeah.
a free gift?
Yeah, you can.
I'll put your name there, Doris. Okay. You have knowledge that there's going to be an eviction this night. I just want you to give me a perception of your general feeling. Are you on the edge? Are you don't want it to happen? Or okay, it's going to happen, but what can I do? But I'm a bit fidgeting. Just tell me your general feeling about it.
Well, for me, I'm not afraid about the eviction. Even though some persons has nominated me for evictions, I'm not afraid. I believe in one thing. Whatever thing you be, you be. Whatever thing you will not be, will not come true. If that's the will of God, fine.
Do you like your current leadership, your current house captain leadership?
Yes, I like her. She might be so slow in nature, but she's trying. She's a nice person.
Do you like her leadership?
Yes, I like. Yes, I like.
Who would you like to be the next leader in the coming week?
I think I would like her to continue.
Give me a reason.
Why? Because she's not the harsh type.
That's it.
Yeah. Most people react maybe trying to control you, but she talks to you in a gentle, in a good manner that you'll understand.
Do you think there are certain group of your mates who thinks otherwise?
Otherwise about?
Who thinks differently from what you're thinking?
Definitely there will be.
What are those thinking they may have?
I can't actually point it out because I might not be in their heart.
Okay, Doris.
Yes, sir.
This is the end of your diary section. You may leave.
Thank you.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir.
Peculiar.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
You seem to be a bit lit up. Can you tell me why?
I'm just enjoying myself in camp.
Do you miss home?
Oh, well. As human, I do, but I have a focus and I have a target. So, for the nice business. Yeah.
Competition, yeah?
Yes.
Your eye is on the high price.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay, last week you recently handed over to a new administration.
Yes, sir.
And in the new administration, there was a serious issue that occurred. Missing phone.
Yeah.
You as a past leader, can you give me your perspective on that?
Okay. Well, at first I felt a bit disappointed because, it wasn't expected. I'm sure she didn't see it coming, especially the first day of stepping into office. But like we all know that several mistakes just come in even when you're not expecting it. But how well you're able to handle it is what matters. Though we failed on our own part, but I think, like I would always say, it's a learning process. You are either learning the agriculture and also learning attitude, learning responsibility, and learning every aspect of life to make you a better person.
You all are serving punishment. How
Yes,
does that
sir.
make you feel?
Well, it makes me understand that you just must gear up, you just must learn.
If you are to nominate someone for the office of the house captain, who would you nominate?
Okay, I'll say Esther.
Why?
Well, I've studied her a bit, and I know she can. Yes. It would also build her up.
What are those traces, attributes that makes you think she can?
She flows with everyone. She doesn't keep things to heart. She tries to carry everyone along too. She's disciplined. She's friendly.
If you have the privilege to save 2 people out of the 3 that were up for eviction, who would those be?
I would save Stephanie and Esther.
Give me your reason.
Okay. For the 2 of them, I realize we have things to share, especially when it comes to the field work and several other things in class. We learn, we study together, and I have some things I learned from them too.
That will be all for your dowry section.
Thank you, sir.
You may leave.
Thank you, sir.
Sit.
Thank you.
Stephanie,
Good afternoon.
why are you a bold lady?
Why am I a bold lady? Okay, I think it's something that just happens when I know that I have to do what I have to do. But inside, it's not that bold, believe me. Inside, it's not, but it just happens when I know that I have to. It's something I have to, but
So you think you're not bold?
I'm just answering the question.
House chief, I'll divert a little bit. Well, maybe you usually have good talks with your children. Well, okay, Stephanie. We've talked many times about the missing phone, and of course you are in the center of it. This is a dowry section. In the dowry section, we will want to hear from you about the whole saga of the missing phone.
Okay. The thing is that the way that phone went missing is still a mystery to me. But I was very careless. Ordinarily, I'm not a very, very, very careful person. Ordinarily, I just try. And so it would explain why I was very careless with handling my property. As of then, that moment, I was just interested in getting the one that was useful. At that point, I neglected the other one. That's just it.
So it is true that it's an act of negligence on your part.
It was, yes. It is. It is.
And you are going to deal with the consequences.
Yes, I accept it completely. Completely accept it.
If you have a chance to nominate someone for the office of the house captain, who would that be and why?
I think I would nominate Esther
because she's strong. She has a stand. She's able to talk and she's able to stand her ground with conversations. So I think I would nominate Esther.
3 weeks gone, you probably may have been able to understudy your colleagues.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about the most visible studies you had, or more pressing, interaction or investigation or study on any of your contestants?
On any of my contestants? Sorry, please, if you can rephrase the question, I would really love it.
You have lived with 8 ladies for the past 3 weeks. Is there any visible, any strong opinion that you have on any of them?
Okay. And for Peculiar, my opinion about Peculiar is that she's a leader. She's a leader. She knows how to bring a lot of things together, bring a whole lot of persons together. She knows how to handle them. She gives the autocratic and the democratic type of leadership together. At times, she's even laissez-faire too. She lets you say or do whatever you want to do, but she knows when to bring it together and all that. So that's for Peculiar. Then for Itesi, she's very calm, but she still sends a message, and you just have no other opinion than to go with her flow. Yes.
So do you think Itesi's administration is a fair one?
Yes, she did really well. She did really well. There are times, probably, okay, let me give an instance. We have to eat by 10 a.m. and then everybody's just going about. By 9 a.m., she's like, if you are not out of the bathroom, you are wrong. So you just have to double up because, no, Itesi, please, you don't need to hurt Itesi, hurry up. So she has her ways of just choking or just going into your heart and just making you not want to. Yes.
You are up for eviction.
Yes, I am.
How does that make you feel?
I did not want this Sunday to come, in fact. It's not easy, It's really not easy because I want to be here. It's really not easy. When I hear eviction or nomination, my heart just skips a beat every time I hear nomination or eviction. It's really not easy.
You don't know how it's going to pan out?
I don't know how it's going to play out. And with the recent happenings of the week, I am really scared. I am really scared.
On a lighter note, they had a broom making task. Just give me the whole gist about the broom thing and the experience.
It was a very nice experience. At first, I was using the knife. I was using the knife to cut the broom one by one. I was like, I have only 4. Other persons have cut 20. How did they do it? Until I looked around a bit and I was shown how to, and then I started pulling it. And I'm very scared to cut myself, so I was just going at my own pace because I did not, as in cutting myself is scary because I'm not a fan of pain at all. So it was very nice. It was fun. It was addictive. I liked it. There are times you just come back and you're like tired, but you just want to sit down and start, according to my fellow contestant, washing the broom. So it was very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay, you make me laugh again. We will see you at the nomination, at the eviction tonight.
My heart just skipped 2 beats.
And we hope that you're safe. That'll be all for now.
Thank you very much.